In this video, I'm going to give you the exact process I use to become the master of my own mind. If you are struggling to find the discipline, motivation and/or work ethic to fulfill your goals and actually do the things that you set out to do, then this video is for you. You've tried all the good habits, but nothing seems to be working. There seems to be something that isn't quite clicking. Just a quick introduction about me and why you should trust me. I went from being depressed, anxious and self-sabotaging everything that I ever set my mind on. I'd get bursts of energy for 2 hours, all the motivation in the world, and then all my effort would be just sapped away because I didn't have the discipline required to see it through. And the key that I found after becoming the master of my own mind, and the key to life in general, is your ability to focus. I'm Jaden Harris and welcome to the Creator YouTube channel. I'm building Creator to help men like you become the best versions of themselves. Your mind is a powerful tool and you have access to your mind for completely free. Creator teaches you how to use it. Okay, so I've written a few points up on my screen, so if you see me looking, that is why I'm looking. I want to get the information perfect for you. Your focus is constantly diverted from your own mission. Have you ever found that when you set yourself a goal, when you actually want to do something for yourself, everything seems to come up? You seem to get an abundance of opportunities that are not aligned to your mission. Life is very exciting and life is very stimulating, but learning to say no is the most important thing that you can do in this modern age when there are so many hyper-stimulating, distracting activities. In my last video, I said learn to say no. It's an art form. It's something that you can do very simply, but to perfect it is difficult because not everyone can say no, and I go into that in a previous video if you'd want to watch that. But your ability to say no to 90% of things is what's going to set you apart from the rest of the herd of people. Most people go out there and drink every weekend. Most people watch the football or do things, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. If you enjoy that, you enjoy that. But if you're focused on a goal, you have to be prepared to sacrifice. What are you willing to get rid of? Are you willing to get rid of the weekend at Wetherspoons? Most people aren't. Most people don't even want to get rid of that. So as a guy who wants to say no, as a man who wants to dedicate himself and improve his own life so he can be selfless and be a giver and be a protector and provider of his family and the society around him, your ability to say no is going to define your next 10 years. Your next 10 years are going to be a bunch of moments of you saying no to certain things. You'll have opportunities, you'll have things that seem interesting, but that's the catch. Everything seems interesting because the world is interesting, the world is exciting, it's stimulating, there are things to do, but until you reach that point where you have everything set in place, you've completed your mission, there's no point on being diverted into other areas of life. Your brain is seeking dopamine, not achievement. How many habits out there are we brought up to be deeply attached to? Doom scrolling, that is the #1 most dangerous habit you could do. Watching porn, all of these habits are stimulating your mind so much and they're frying your brain. So you wonder why you cannot focus. You wonder why you can't focus on what you need to focus on when it comes to actually sitting down and doing it. I don't even think it's ADHD. I think a lot of it is people just frying their own brains. They're doing it to themselves. Something I was speaking to about a friend recently is when I used to gamble, and I used to gamble a lot because I really wanted money, and now that's sorted, I don't need to gamble. But I learned something very interesting from gambling. The slot machine is, or the iPhone, Instagram, whatever social media platform, whatever short form you consume, is designed exactly like a slot machine. Slot machines, you're tapping to get the money, but it's not giving it out. So you're putting more money in and you're losing it all because you so badly want the money. I saw people tapping and smashing screens at the casino because they wanted it so bad. That is the same with Instagram or TikTok or YouTube Shorts. They are scrolling, doing this because they want the dopamine so bad. You don't feel like you're losing anything because you're getting the dopamine for free. So if you're gambling, you're essentially getting the money for free. On Instagram, you're getting the dopamine for free. What are you losing? You're losing your attention. Your brain, your prefrontal cortex is being destroyed every moment you swipe. So your brain is trained to seek dopamine as opposed to achievement. Your brain is trained not to focus. Your brain is trained to destroy your own mind and self-sabotage yourself. Okay, so what are these solutions? You came to this video to learn how I became the master of my own mind. How can I concentrate when I need to concentrate? How can I do the things that I really want to do? Well, analyze your day-to-day life, and I'm going to read it out for you here. Analyze your day-to-day life and keep track of what you're doing every hour. So get a pen and paper, something everyone seems to have forgotten now, it's all digitalized, but get a pen, get a paper, and every hour I want you to look back on your day. Maybe go through your day and then just look back and do it retrospectively. But every hour, measure out what you actually did in that hour. You'll realize the amount of time that you waste is ridiculous. And then you'll start to think, okay, I did this here. I don't even know why I was doing it. You're wasting so much time. That's why you have no focus. On the Creator Mind Mastery program, I talk about how your body is like a battery. You have energy and it saps. And most people are operating never at 100%, but most people are operating at about 50% because their focus is diverted constantly to the wrong things. But you do it to yourself. There's no one to blame here. And this is it's quite funny because Molly-Mae got attacked a few years back for saying everyone has the same 24 hours in the day. Everyone attacked her for it, everyone hated her for it, but I'm going to repeat the same thing she said. Everyone has the same 24 hours in a day. That is logically true. Now it came from Molly-Mae, so she got attacked. See, a fly is attacking me, so I might even get attacked for that too, but it is a truth. You can't create time. Everyone has the same amount of time in the day. It depends on you, what you do with it. So that's why a lot of people get angry, because they realize that they are wasting time, but they're in love with their excuses more than they're in love with their goals and their missions. And here's one thing to simplify it even more. Your goals will never be achieved if you don't do the work required to achieve the goals. It is that simple. There's no getting around it. If I want to start a YouTube channel and get 100,000 subscribers, I need to record content and give value to you guys each and every day. I need to be consistent with it. That only happens because I sit down and record the content necessary. You will not be able to achieve anything if you are not able to do the tasks that you are required to do. It is that simple. There's no excuses. People who believe in excuses are the ones who usually fall at the end of their lives into their deathbed with tons of regrets. Don't believe in your excuses. Believe that you can. If you believe that you can achieve something, you will achieve it. It is really that simple. Have you ever set out to do something but gone back on your own word? This, again, is another thing you need to make sure that you implement into your day-to-day life. Make sure that when you say you're going to do something, you do it. High effort equals high reward. The amount of focus and concentration and effort you put into something, you'll get rewarded directly proportionally to the amount of effort and concentration and focus you put in. That is a law of the universe. That is how it works, guys. There are no excuses. But some people, not you hopefully, but some people will still watch this video and continue to scroll. Even though I said to you how dangerous doom scrolling is, how dangerously fried your brain is from every bad habit, every self-sabotaging behavior you're doing currently. Inside of the Creator Minds Mastery program, I'll teach you exactly everything you need to know, and I'll do it in extreme detail. You'll learn how to break free from negative thought loops and self-sabotaging behaviors. You'll reset your brain and actually accelerate your progress, your mission, and get clear on what you are doing. Your mind is your most powerful tool that you have access to for free. Creator teaches you how to utilize it. And the truth is, Creator is so much more than just a YouTube channel. We are building a revolutionary institution, and you can be one of the first men to be a part of it. So if you want to learn how to master your own mind, Creator is waiting for you. Link in the description.